Ben Billy's here. Yeah.
Okay, GladrapChannel, you're with Kendall, the Cannon Cooper. Kendall, so obviously, you know, I watched the last fight, a little hard.
I can't remember it.
Yeah, so are you okay, man? Are you alright?
Yeah, no, totally. Yeah, bounced back pretty quick. I think I got up too quickly, so they, stopped the fight, even though I was standing. But that's to be expected. I probably would have just got hurt again. So, yeah, after that first knockdown, I wasn't all there, and wasn't able to work out my timing. So,
was it just a simple thing as, you know, you just got caught? You know, it's just one of those things. It's
no, that's the best way to describe it. I just got caught. Like, I always get caught in the first round, and that normally just wakes me up and settles me into the round. But his power just got through a lot cleaner. And yes, a lot of the times in pro boxing, you can't let yourself get caught.
But in saying that, I mean, not to make excuses or anything, but I think you had fought a lot, right? I mean, how many? I don't know which fight that was. I know you were quite regular with your fights.
Yeah.
So were you just exhausted as well? Maybe, you know what I mean? I guess was that a factor?
No, maybe with a little bit of a yo-yo with weight coming back up and a few injuries from the fight 2 weeks earlier. So. Yeah, you can always put it down to excuses.
Because you had been in a wall with James Uka, right?
Yeah,
that was a full-on, you know, non-stop action fight.
That was a good physical challenge.
Yeah, but that was exhausting. I mean, I was exhausted watching it, so I can't imagine what you were going through, right? I mean,
yeah. So I mean, that was a good conditioning, similar to sparring. So the difference this time, I haven't done as much sparring over the last couple of months since the knockdown. There's a mandatory stand-down period, so I respected that. And just been doing my training, pad work. That I haven't done pad work for a couple of years, so it makes a difference when I just get fit. I haven't actually done boxing for the last couple of years, so yeah, it's pretty easy to have other excuses there. But it's a wake-up call like that reminds you that you're in pro boxing, and other people train specifically to punch you in the face, punch you on the head hard. And that was his goal, and he achieved it.
Because it happened to you with Gunner, right? But you know, that didn't seem as bad. You know what I mean? Nah. It seemed like you could have maybe recovered.
Yeah, no, I definitely recovered by the time the ref stepped in.
Exactly,
so I didn't agree with that, and I don't have enough experience to take a knee because I'm not one to take a knee. So that was just exhausted after 5 rounds of going nearly toe-to-toe against someone else with a high work rate, and I just got clipped with a nice clean shot, just walked into a right hand, and dazed me for a few seconds. I stepped back, started to recover, and then they called it.
How long does it take, you know what I mean, like you get knocked out, and then does it take a while to just get over that fact that you got knocked, you know what I mean? Does your pride sort of go down a bit, or?
For me it was more, I just had to work it out, and I had learned that he was heavier than I expected, so I didn't recognise whether I needed to feel that bad about the situation. It was just, I know I get caught, like I'm not a boxer. I'm not a professional boxer in a sense. I've had a few professional fights, I've had a few boxing fights, but I class myself as a fighter that gets fit, gets in there, physical challenge. I'm not a pro boxer that's, you know, going to the top of the ranks or going for a lot of New Zealand titles. I just happen to be fit enough to think I'm going to put myself forward, and
but in saying that you are taking on some pretty tough guys, right? I mean, you're not taking easy opposition.
Nah, so the opportunities come up, but it's not about me to organise my own opponents. I've had a few options come forward, a few that I've declined, and a few that I just thought I can't decline all of them.
So talk to us about Joshua.
So that'd be a definite step in the wrong direction for competent opponents, a lot of experience. I wouldn't look lightly at his record in a sense of some of the people that he's fought and the distance he's gone and fighting overseas, which is always tougher. And it's going to be a definite war.
He's a Thai brother, right?
So out of respect for the Thai brothers and me watching kickboxing 15 years ago, and part of the Thai brothers were watching Jordan Tai making it look easy, so I thought, fuck, I'll give that a go. And so I'll have to blame Jordan for, it's not that easy. Boxing's not that easy, it's not a part-time sport. And you've got to put the effort in to keep getting better, do pad work, do all the conditioning, fitness, sparring. Yeah, it's.
So what does the pad work help with? Like focus, or I don't know.
Yeah, it's in my eyes, it's about training the specific muscle groups that you use to throw a punch. So it's not about just sort of wailing on the bag and getting confidence from hitting a bag hard, but it's actually having someone else motivating you to throw a punch. Not always when you want to throw a punch, but them holding up the pad and you have to fire. And yeah, no, it's pretty tiring. And I just got reminded about me not doing it for the last couple of years, and but that's been really good to do that this time, having some more pad work, and that's been lucky for me at Goodfellas Gym.
What are you gonna do to him tomorrow?
Do what I always do, and just try and take him to deep water. I believe I've decided over the last couple of weeks that if I can survive the first round, then I've won the fight. So
awesome. Well, you know, I felt bad watching the fight. You know, I was like, man.
Yeah.
But it's good to see you in
happens
positive.
To the best of them.
No, it does. And you know, people get caught. It's just what happens, right? I mean, yeah. But you know, you're a warrior for stepping in there, and I'm looking forward to seeing you tomorrow, man.
Yeah, back in it, back on it.
Yeah, good to see you back, and hopefully you get the win tomorrow, man.
Yeah, man. I never left. Sweet man, cheers.
See you, bro.